Good afternoon, Salem Heights Church. This is Cindy. No, I'm sorry he's not in. Could I take a message? Okay, I'll tell him you called. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Hi, can I help you? Who? Sven Kiley? Kelly. Steve Kelly. Boy, that name does not ring a bell to me at all. Well, let me check my database, because if he's gone here that long, he'll definitely be in my database. Oh, that stupid computer! If we could just get somebody who knows what they're doing that works on our computers. Never works when you want it to. Can't get him to come out. Oh, I just can't picture him. I feel so bad. Let me think. What other church might... Oh! You should try First Baptist Church. It's just down the road on Commercial Street. They have a very active senior citizen group. Perhaps he's made his way there. I just don't know what else to tell you, because it just doesn't ring a bell. So I'm sorry. Well, at least have a piece of candy on your way. Oh. Well, there was candy in the candy dish, but our sound guy, whenever he comes through, he cleans us out every time. So I'm sorry about that. But, well, oh, sorry. You need to pull that top handle down to get out. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Has an ongoing, caring dialogue with his pastor.
You're asking me about Steve Kelly? Steve Kelly. Kelly. Someone that you think might attend our church? Kelly. Oh, Kelly. Kelly is the one that does the Blue Books, right? Kelly Blue Book? Is that the one? Oh, you're not referring to that one. Steve Kelly. Oh, I know. He's an older, balding man with just a little rim of gray hair. That's the Steve Kelly you're referring to? No, not that one. Oh yeah. Okay, I think I know who you're referring to. We had a Steve Kelly here some years ago that I think it's coming to me now, and he was a real problem. He was a real problem. He caused us a lot of grief because we could never get a straight answer from him. And I don't know what's happened to him lately. I think they say that he's getting older, and that the last time I checked on him, that possibly his thinking processes have really become messed up. Is that the Steve that you're referring to? Thank you. Well, I wish him well.
Has been involved with the Awana program for 7 years.
Okay, yes, Steve Kelly. That's who you're talking about. Isn't he that?
He's that real organized guy, right?
He's that game leader guy, right?
Yeah. The one that's always on time.
Yeah, I think isn't he the guy I'm getting the complaints about Yeah, that's the guy I get the complaints about every week. Yeah, that's him.
He's the guy who thinks he
tackles kids and things like that.
Or the sprinter that likes to jump the hurdles or whatever, or tables. Tables!
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's the table smashing guy. I knew that name sounded familiar.
He's an active family man.
Who's that?
I don't know.
That's Daddy.
No, that's not Dad.
No. Yes, that's Daddy.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No. I know my dad. No. That's not Dad.
You sure?
Loving husband.
Steve. What can I say about my Steve? Honestly, he has so many qualities, I just don't even know where to begin. He's reliable. He's thoughtful. He's creative. He's fun-loving. Creative. When we were dating, he had an idea to put a fake ceiling in the canopy of my pickup. I know that sounds a bit strange, but I was the only one that had a ceiling in their pickup. And fun-loving. You can't have too many kids around. When I watch all the children playing, when I watch Steve and all the children playing, it just warms my heart. He's so much fun and reliable. I know that if I ask Steve to do something, I'm absolutely sure it is going to be put on the list. And thoughtful. One example comes to mind. One year for my birthday, well, I have to say, he sees a need before you even know you have that need. And one year for my birthday, he bought me 2 beautiful blue laundry baskets. I didn't have any. Thoughtful. So thanks, Steve.
Caring and doting son.
Our son, Stephen Donald Kelly. You just can't believe he's the most wonderful son any 2 people could ever produce, I do believe. He was a model child growing up, and he's just a wonderful son in adulthood. He started cleaning his room all by himself. I think he was about 3 years old. I couldn't believe it. I thought, what are we raising here? He took care of all the animals in his room, and he just did anything that I asked him to do. And he was just wonderful, wasn't he?
Well, that's right. I never enjoyed mowing the lawn, and he just, he couldn't wait to get out and mow the lawn. Next thing I knew, about every 2 days he was out mowing it, and then he'd get on his hands and knees and trim, and he made all edges on the sidewalk just perfect, and around every tree. And he loved to shovel snow, and we had a fair amount of that in Connecticut. Straight A's in school.
Right.
Never had a teacher he didn't
about his grades.
he didn't love, and he never had a teacher that didn't love him. And of course, I went all the way through college, and unbelievable young man. And he's been that way for 40
just
years.
Wonderful.
And I'm not sure I can take much more of this.
No.
I'm about ready to die laughing.
I am just about ready to screech.
As a leader of a small group.
Who are the 2 people who returned to Salt? It was actually a story in Acts where the 2 people died.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. So he was completely off.
Yeah.
Wrong story.
Right. There was only one person turned to Salt. That would have been Sarah.
Or his other wife, Sarah.
Or his other wife, Sarah.
That would be 2 people. tried to cross the Jordan into the Promised Land and couldn't figure out where Jericho was, and above and below the Dead Sea. So we had a real hard time with that. We finally got him some maps and got him straightened out with that. It's really tough when they have to do that with the teacher.
When you got to argue with the leader.
You got to argue with the teacher and help him out, let him know where the maps are.
Yeah,
where the route was.
Lebanon is not south of Salem. Well, maybe Jerusalem. But
What Steve got right.
Steve got right.
Huh.
Right.
Ooh,
that's a tough question.
Oh,
what was the question?
Something that Steve did right with his, like teaching at Awanas or a care group, and
something Steve did right. Is there a time limit? Do we get $60 for the answer?
That is my final answer. No, I don't want any phone calls.
He's a businessman.
Well, I feel very privileged that we were chosen as Steve's business people in his life.
We were chosen?
Yeah.
Who chose us?
I guess God did or something, because certainly I didn't even know Steve was in business. I just kept thinking he was coming down here to
play around with our computers.
Play around with computers, and he always dresses in jeans and t-shirts, and so I never took him serious. So the fact that I learned that he was even in business surprises me to begin with. So Steve's made definitely some differences in our life.
Oh boy, has he made different. In fact, that's probably why you've lost some of your hair.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm probably here. I hold that as responsible for Steve doing that. Yeah. He has made a difference on my checkbook.
Oh, that's for sure.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, he's definitely, I get a few bills from him every once in a while, and I wonder what they're for. And he plays computer games on our machines, and that's nice. He's got the high score on Tetris, and that's good.
He does send us lots of emails. I mean, he just keeps our email just full of interesting things to keep us on top of.
I could thank Steve. We could probably all thank Steve for being more internet savvy in the email category, for getting emails that I frankly still don't understand to this day what they mean. Yeah. But we appreciate that, Steve, that you sent them to us. I don't think I've opened half of them. So my trash can is full of Steve Kelly emails that have not been opened. But they mean a lot to me, though. I just want you to know that. I appreciate his emails.
Well, there you have it. We hope you've been able to catch a glimpse into the man, the mystery, the enigma, the puzzle, the conundrum, which is Steve Kelly. I won't bother identifying myself, but thank you for watching. Good night.